I needed something quick and healthy that was filling the hole in the belly that most kids have around dessert time, where they really, 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 do you know any kid that ever eats just one cookie from the cookie jar? I don't. My kids are cookie monsters. So what we started doing was we started with just some partially frozen fruit, partially thawed, and added a little bit of honey or whatever sweetener you prefer over top of it. So they're kind of nice flavors. That's a lot of honey. But that's what happens when you don't give me a spoon, right?
Great way to get the fruit in at dessert time.
Exactly. So I'm adding a little bit of, and then I just have some 2% yogurt, French vanilla yogurt. And I'm going to pour that over top.
If you really wanted to pack in the calories, you could go for a 10% milk fat yogurt, or if you want to make a leaner version, you could go for the 0% or 1%.
I used to actually make my own yogurt for Owen when he was really small to make sure there was extra calories, and I used 18% cream whenever I made it. And it was delightful. It was like,
that's going to be the most delicious yogurt you've ever had.
Maybe not so good for us, but it was great for him. And then the last trick with this is actually just to take a store-bought cookie and crumble it up on top. And I don't know what it is that makes it taste so yummy, but it is one way that we regulate how much of the store-bought stuff our kids get. At the same time, we try to make sure that I try to make sure that I'm giving them a full serving of yogurt and also at least a half a serving of fruit in the bottom of it. So sometimes I'll make them up in mason jars too. And I quite often eat them for breakfast. They're my guilty pleasure breakfast after the kids get on the bus. So I'll make them up in a mason jar, put the top on it, put it in the fridge so that it stays nice and cold, and this would actually be not just my dessert, but also my breakfast. So there, now you know something that nobody else knows.
Yeah, no, I love that.
I don't think it has to be a guilty pleasure, because look at all the nutrients you're packing in. You're getting the calcium. You could go for a Greek yogurt if you wanted to bump up the protein, add some nuts for some extra protein. So I love that you're getting some nutrients, you're getting some antioxidants,
and you're still getting
from the berries.
Treat.
And it tastes delicious, it's sweet, and the kids don't feel like you're trying to trick them into having something healthy, because they really do enjoy it.
It's a great use of pantry items too. If you have like a surprising guest that shows up, to be able to whip up a dessert in a minute is very convenient. So
yeah, and you'd pay if you bought this, you'd pay like probably $4 for it if you were buying it at the coffee shop.
Yeah.
And I like the idea of making it ahead, letting it sit in the fridge overnight, and then you have something quick that if you're really rushed in the morning, at least the kids can eat that in the car or on the school bus.
Absolutely.
And have something in their bellies.
So there it is. That is the last recipe for our class. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much.